Ever wondered what makes one person confront fear while another shies away? The answer lies in a quality that is as elusive as it is essential: courage. This isn't just about the grand gestures on the battlefield or the selfless acts of first responders. No, courage also manifests in the seemingly small decisions we make every day. Think about it: the single parent who works multiple jobs to provide for their family, the student who speaks up against bullying in school, the employee who dares to propose a radical idea in a meeting. These are all acts of courage, each one as significant as the other. Courage, you see, is not a one-size-fits-all concept. It varies among individuals, shaped by our experiences, our values, and our perception of the world. It's a deeply personal trait, unique to each one of us. But why is courage so important? Well, it's the fuel that drives us to confront our fears, to step out of our comfort zones and to stand up for what we believe in. It's the force that propels us towards growth and transformation. It's the essence of resilience, the bedrock of integrity, the harbinger of change. So let's not confine courage to acts of heroism or bravery. Let's acknowledge and appreciate the courage in our everyday lives, in the choices we make, in the stands we take. Because courage, then, is not just about heroic acts, but everyday decisions. But what really is courage? Is it a trait or a choice? These questions have puzzled humanity for centuries. From a psychological standpoint, courage can be seen as a trait, a part of our personality that propels us to stand up against adversity. It's that inner strength that pushes us to step outside our comfort zones and face our fears. However, courage isn't just a trait that some lucky individuals are born with. Philosophically speaking, it's also a choice. It's a decision we make in the face of adversity. It's choosing to act despite fear, choosing to stand up when it's easier to remain seated. It's deciding to speak out when it's simpler to stay silent. This dual nature of courage makes it a fascinating concept. It's not just about being brave, it's about choosing bravery, even when everything inside you screams to do otherwise. So courage is both who we are and what we choose to be. Wondering how to cultivate courage? Here are 5 actionable tips. First on our list is understanding and accepting fear. Courage isn't about the absence of fear, but rather acknowledging it and choosing to act despite it. Consider the fear of public speaking, for example. It's about accepting that fear, understanding where it comes from, and then choosing to step onto that stage anyway. The second tip is setting and achieving small goals. Building courage doesn't have to be about monumental tasks. Start with small, achievable goals that push you just slightly out of your comfort zone. Let's say you're afraid of heights. You don't have to jump out of a plane for your first step. Maybe it's just climbing a few rungs up a ladder, then a few more the next day, and so on. Our third tip is embracing challenges. Life is full of them, and they're often the best opportunities to flex your courage muscle. Maybe it's taking on a new project at work, or standing up for a colleague in a difficult situation. The key is to embrace the challenge, not shy away from it. Tip number 4 is practicing assertiveness. Being courageous often means standing up for yourself and your beliefs. This might mean expressing your opinion in a group discussion, even if it's unpopular. Or it could mean standing your ground when someone tries to take advantage of you. The 5th and final tip is surrounding yourself with positive influences. The people around us can greatly impact our mindset. Surround yourself with those who encourage you, support you, and challenge you to be better. If you're surrounded by people who are constantly pushing their limits and embracing their fears, you're likely to do the same. Remember, courage is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. So how does one use this muscle to overcome challenges? Courage, my friends, isn't just about braving the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain. It's about facing those challenges head on, not because we are fearless, but because we refuse to be defined by fear. Imagine courage as a muscle, one that strengthens each time we use it. Every challenge is an opportunity to exercise this muscle, to build resilience, and to grow stronger. Every setback becomes a setup for a comeback. Every failure, a stepping stone to success. Let's consider the challenge of pursuing a dream, something that seems so far out of reach. The journey may be fraught with obstacles and the path steep and treacherous. However, it's the courage to take that first step, the courage to persevere despite the odds, that sets us on the path to victory. Or think about a personal struggle like battling an illness or enduring a loss. Courage, in these instances, isn't about winning or losing. It's about the resilience to keep going, to keep fighting, even when the going gets tough. It's about the determination to get up each time we fall, to continue the journey even when the destination seems distant. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward despite the fear. So embrace your challenges, flex that courage muscle, and watch as you overcome those barriers one by one. Courage then is the key that unlocks the door to overcoming challenges. What's the payout for all this hard work, for all this courage, you might ask? Well, the benefits of courage extend far beyond the immediate task at hand. Firstly, courage breeds confidence. When you face your fears head-on, you're telling yourself that you can handle the situation, and this boosts your self-esteem. With each courageous act, your confidence grows, helping you tackle even bigger challenges down the line. Secondly, courage fosters resilience. Life will inevitably throw obstacles in your path, but with courage, you can bounce back from these setbacks stronger than before. Lastly, courage enhances overall life satisfaction. By stepping out of your comfort zone and daring to pursue what truly matters to you, you're able to live a life filled with excitement, fulfillment, and personal growth. In the end, courage not only helps us confront fear and overcome challenges, but it also enriches our lives in many ways.